Hey YouTube, it's Mark,
And Rocky.
and we are
This Cruise Life.
On June 18th, 2025, Carnival released a first-of-its-kind loyalty program for the cruise industry. In this video, we'll share everything that we know so far, and we'll continue to keep you informed as Carnival continues to make tweaks and adjustments to the program.
Many of the predictions that we've made on this channel are coming to life in the brand new Carnival Rewards. Let's take a look.
Carnival's VIFP program has been around for a very long time. In fact, it's existed in its current format with just minor tweaks since 2013.
Carnival has hinted at change for several years now as the cruise line struggles to provide benefits that are promised within the loyalty program. Each of the tiers have ballooned as more cruisers achieve status with the cruise line. Something needs to be done.
On June 1st, 2026, next year, Carnival Cruise Line will launch the brand new Carnival Rewards Loyalty Program. That means cruisers have almost an entire year to lock in their current VIFP status before the program changes.
So for those of you that have reached out and said you're just 10 nights away from that next level, good news. You've got time to get there. But the question is, will you want to? Let's take a look at some of the big changes that are coming to the new Carnival Rewards.
First of all, take everything you know about VIFP and forget it. This is a completely different program, one where you earn stars toward your status. And as we've predicted the past 2 years, it's all about how much you spend with the cruise line.
You'll earn 3 stars for every dollar spent, from your cruise fare to those spa treatments. It's all counted towards your status. Additionally, for you casino players out there, every 1 casino point earns you 1 star.
That's awesome, right? On the surface it is, until you read on and learn that you must re-earn your status every 2 years. We're going to break down each of the status levels, perks, how to earn status, and so use those chapter markers in the video to jump to a specific section or just follow along.
Here's a breakdown of each of the levels. We'll talk about the benefits a little bit later in the video. Red level is the first level. You now achieve that status upon signing up for the program.
Bye-bye blue cards.
Bye. You'll remain in the red level until you earn enough stars to move to the gold level.
The gold level, you'll need 10,000 stars to achieve this level. That's still likely possible in 1 to 2 cruises depending on your spend. Now in the program, you earn 3 stars per dollar, or that would require $3,333 toward your fare, your spa treatments, your gratuities, and then you remain gold until you earn yet another 40,000 stars.
And next is the platinum level. You need 50,000 stars to achieve Carnival's new platinum level. If you're not a casino player, at 3 stars per dollar spent, you'll need to cop up an additional $13,333 on cruise fare, gratuities, and onboard spend in order to achieve platinum. That means you'll need to spend just under $17,000 to achieve platinum in the new program. Carnival's current VIFP program required 75 nights to achieve the status. To maintain platinum in the same schedule as VIFP, you'll need to spend at least $222 per day to get there. You'll remain at the same platinum level until you earn another 50,000 stars.
Yeah, that's right. Diamond level is now 100,000 stars to achieve the top level of the pyramid in their loyalty program. At 3 points per dollar spent, that's roughly another $17,000 you'll need to spend with the cruise line. So for those of you with calculators out there, diamond status under Carnival Rewards, you'll have to spend a minimum of $33,000 over the course of a 2-year earning period, which we'll talk about next. To achieve status under the same schedule as the VIFP program today, you'd need to spend $167 for 200 days to reach that $33,000 spend.
That's a lot of money. Let's take a look at how you earn those stars.
Stars can be earned on spend towards cruise fare, gratuities, transfers, Carnival vacation protection, pre-cruise and on-board purchases, Wi-Fi, excursions, spa treatments, as well as the number of points earned in the casino. Let's look at 2 examples.
Let's say you're like us. We book our cruise, purchase the Wi-Fi, pay for our gratuities, and that's it. We're regular cruisers and we like interior staterooms. We book our own excursions outside of the cruise line, and we don't gamble, and we also prefer to eat at a nice restaurant on shore versus paying for specialty dining on board. Finally, we'd much rather get a massage on the beach or at home at a much more reasonable price point than on a ship. That translates to each of us spending $1,200 between the room, Wi-Fi, and gratuities, and that's it. Our crews would earn 3,600 stars in the new program for each of us.
Okay, but let's talk about my friend Melissa in the second example.
Okay.
She needs to have a balcony whenever she sails. It's a requirement. She also loves to pamper herself in the spa, usually going at least twice during our cruise. She gambles, but isn't a huge player. On the last cruise, she earned about 300 points on slots. Because she's a nervous traveler, we have to book excursions through the cruise line as it guarantees our return to the ship, and she loves to shop. She bought this cute little beach bag on our last cruise, and a pair of earrings at Effie, and of course, we have to visit the steakhouse at least once on every sailing. Her spend looks a lot different than the spend of ours. On a 7-day cruise, she'll easily shell out $4,000. That's 12,000 stars on spend, plus another 300 stars from casino points. On one cruise, she's earned 12,300 stars. Same cruise between the two examples, but Melissa has earned 3.5 times more stars than us. With just 8 of those, she'll reach diamond status under the new Carnival Rewards.
As you can see, the more you spend, the more you earn. And that's what Carnival is truly going for with Carnival Rewards.
Loyalty is no longer tied to frequency with the brand. It's tied to the number of dollars you're willing to spend. And I mean, honestly, isn't that what a loyalty program is designed to do, if we're being honest? Drive more earnings for the company. But it's not just about earnings. Cruisers benefit too. Let's look at the perks of the brand new Carnival Rewards.
Let's look at what the benefits are for the new levels. Red level. Like the current red level, you'll still get your 1.5 liter of bottled water.
Ooh.
Sure, you'll get a members-only newsletter too. Woohoo!
Now, onto the gold level. Similar to today's program, you'll receive your bottle of water and 1 complimentary drink on sailing's 5+ days. What's gone, however, from the gold level is your gold pin on every sailing.
Now, looking at the platinum level, the biggest question everyone has is free laundry still a perk? Yes, complimentary wash and fold is still a perk. However, it's changing.
Yep.
You now get between 1 to 4 bags depending on the length of your sailing, compared to the 3 bags that you received before. Platinum status retains early check-in for the cruise, access to the captain's lounge, embark and debark priority, onboard priority, water shuttle priority, priority dining reservations, and all of the prior levels perks.
What's gone with this level, however, is the Platinum and Diamond Party. This is a beloved tradition, and it was a favorite of many cruisers. Instead of the party, Platinum cruisers will now receive a second complimentary beverage on the cruise.
Woo! Any
Platinum cruiser out there knows that they've consumed way more than one additional beverage at that party.
Also gone, your welcome treat. Bye-bye strawberries. Also gone is your VIFP welcome gift. Sorry for those of you who collected all those baseball caps. And lastly, the $5 arcade credit is also gone for those under 18 years.
The Diamond level is still the top tier of the new Carnival Rewards Loyalty Program. It still retains all of the priority perks. However, like the Platinum level, the VIFP reunion party is gone. Instead, just like Platinum, Diamonds now receive 2 complimentary beverages. The VIFP logo gift, welcome gift, arcade credit, all of those are gone as well for Diamond cruisers. Diamond also loses their one-time specialty complimentary restaurant reservation, their one-time free upgrade, and their VIFP luggage set. Unlimited laundry is also gone. Diamonds now receive between 2 to 5 bags of laundry depending on the length of the cruise. However, a newly added perk of the Diamond level is the retail concierge service. That's right, as Carnival removes perks from your level, they're going to help you spend more on the cruise.
Now that you know how to earn stars, the status levels that exist in the program, and the perks that go along with those levels, let's talk about how the program actually works. First off, it doesn't kick off until June 1st of 2026, next year. That means you'll still have almost a complete year to earn toward your current VIFP level. Once the program launches, all currently earned status levels will be grandfathered into the new program for 2 years, with the exception of Diamond. They are grandfathered into the current status for 6 years until May 31st, 2032.
Carnival breaks down the program into 2 parts. There's a status qualifying period and a status enjoyment period. The status qualifying period is the 2-year period where you earn stars toward your status level. The following 2 years is then the status enjoyment period where you get to enjoy the status you've earned. Woo. Notably, if you earn status earlier than the status enjoyment period starts,
you will receive the perks of the level you've achieved. The first status qualifying period is June 1st, 2026 through May 31st, 2028. The first status enjoyment period is June 1st, 2028 and runs through May 31st, 2030.
The next status qualifying period begins at the same time the status enjoyment period kicks off. That means you're earning status toward June 1st, 2030 through May 31st, 2032 as you're enjoying the benefits you've earned during the June 1st, 26 through May 31st, 28 qualifying period.
Let's take a look at an example.
Yes, please.
Brand new Carnival Cruiser. They take 3 cruises during the earning period that runs June 1st, 26 through May 31st of 28.
Okay.
They spend some money at the casino and the gift shops, but not a lot.
Okay. In October of 2026, they reached 10,000 stars earned. Woohoo! At that time, they reached the gold level of the Carnival Rewards Program and they begin earning those perks, even though they're still in the status qualifying period.
Now, at the end of the status qualifying period on May 31st, 2028, the new cruiser, let's say they've earned a total of 35,000 stars. They fell short of platinum at 50,000 stars, so they will remain gold for the next 2 years during the status enjoyment period.
Beginning June 1st, 2028, their star balance resets and they begin earning new stars toward the next enjoyment period as they enjoy their current gold status. If they don't earn enough stars to retain gold status by May 31st, 2030, their status will reset to red as of June 1st, 2030.
While it looks a bit complex, look at it this way. Every 2 years, there's an earning period, and every 2 years, there's an enjoyment period. Stars reset every 2 years, and you need to re-earn your status during each earning period.
Current status levels are grandfathered in for the first 2 years of the program, with the exception of diamond guests who retain their status for the first 6 years of the program. I know that's a lot, and we haven't even covered the reward points, which we'll do in a follow-up video. But don't worry, rewards points don't tie to stars or tier status. They're used as a type of currency pre-cruise and on board. So more to come there. Be sure to hit that subscribe button.
So Mark,
Yep.
I'm curious to get your initial reaction to the new program. Talk to me.
There's a lot to unpack. In many ways, it aligns to the predictions we've been saying sometime. A spend-based program, a larger focus on integration with the Carnival MasterCard, a way to reduce the number of platinum and diamond guests in order to be able to actually provide those benefits as the status resets every 2 years. With that said, I did not see the re-earning status component, especially on Carnival. I also didn't predict the fact that they'd completely eliminate the VIFP program, but with the amount of change that they're making, it does actually make sense to call it something different. How about you?
I really don't like having to re-earn my loyalty status with the cruise line. I've demonstrated my loyalty as a cruiser to them for many years. However, Carnival would rather reward someone that books one of those Excel suites over someone that sails with the cruise line over and over again at a lower price point. It's not surprising. But I don't like that this is essentially the same exact benefits that we've received with the program, only there's some things removed.
Yeah.
Considering the re-earning requirement, what new things have been added to the status levels once you've actually achieved them? I appreciate the priority access, but the perks already feel stale to me because they're what I've seen since I began sailing with Carnival many years ago. And that retail concierge service, that doesn't interest me in any way. I'd say I'm mostly disappointed today as I continue to learn more about the loyalty program. I'm holding out hope, however, that the rewards points will add some redeeming qualities to the change.
Do you still have questions? I know you do. So drop those in the comments below. We'll respond to every single comment and question. There are a couple of unknowns still, so stick around to the channel as we'll be sharing a whole lot more.
And if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss any of it. Doing so will earn you 3 stars on the channel.
But remember, unlike Carnival Rewards, those stars mean nothing. Until next time, we will see you on the sea.
Bye.